Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brooke. This is Levi. I just kind of wanted to go ahead and explain my birth story of how we brought this beautiful baby boy into the world. I had left off my last video. Yeah, he likes to fake asleep, so he's a little fussy, and he just threw up, well, spit up all over me. So, but anyways, I was 36 weeks pregnant, and I was 4 centimeters dilated, 50% effaced, and I really thought that I was gonna go at any time. I had our bags packed, our house was spotless, I was ready, I had our baby shower, and actually I think it might have been 35 weeks. I'm not sure, but yeah, I thought I was going anytime. For Lion, I went on my own. I progressed on my own. I didn't need help. The only thing they did was strip my membranes, and I do think that that did help me, but I didn't need to be induced for Lion. I just went on my own, and it worked out. And for this time, I ended up going to 41 weeks pregnant and having to be induced. I waited as long as I could. I really wanted to go on my own, but they stripped my membranes and nothing happened. So I went in on August 4th, which is Dustin's grandpa's birthday. So we actually had him on Dustin's grandpa's birthday, which is pretty special. He's named after my grandpa, Levi Chris. My grandpa is Chris, and he was born on his Paul Carlton's birthday. So I think that's super special. You know, they will always be a part of his life. And so we went in, I want to say it was 5 o'clock we had to be there. I got up at 4, got everything together. Our bags were already packed in the car, and we went to the hospital. They checked us in, got me my gown, got me all set up with the IV and everything. And by 5:58, I checked the messages that I sent my mom and them to know exactly the times. So at 5:58, they started my Pitocin, and my contractions started super fast, and they came super hard. Like, it did not waste any time. So as soon as I started feeling them, I was hurting, but I was okay. And then by 7 o'clock, my new nurse came in, and I was ready for epidural. So I was like, you know what, let's just get it started. Sometimes it takes a while, and I didn't want to be stuck waiting 2 hours, you know, because if they're in surgery or they're doing something else, they can't come right away. And poor baby has the hiccups. So I was like, you know, can we just get that started? You know, at this point, I was starting to get super uncomfortable. I wasn't crying yet. And I always said, once I'm crying in pain, then I'm going to go to the hospital, because that's when I know that I'm for real. I can't take it anymore. So I wasn't crying yet, but I was almost there. And at this point, I'm still, as far as I know, before they started Pitocin, I was still 4 centimeters. So by the time they did the epidural, I was 8 centimeters dilated and 80% effaced. So I had progressed a lot in an hour, which is probably why my contractions were so hard, was because my body was opening up so fast. So actually, while she did my epidural, they took me off of Pitocin completely because my contractions were so strong and so close together. And I tell everybody this, Dustin missed the worst part of my labor because he couldn't stay in there for the epidural. He had to go out for a little bit, and by the time he left, like right when he left, I was crying. I was in pain. I was squeezing my nurse's hand. Thank God that my epidural guy came when he did, the anesthesiologist. It only took him 15 minutes after I asked for them to come. And I'm like, thank God, because the time he got there, I was hurting. I was hurting really bad. So my nurse was amazing. She comforted me, kept me, you know, somewhat calm while he did my epidural. And so I got the epidural. By that time, I was 8 centimeters, 80% effaced. So she called my doctor to come. And by this time, it's almost 8 o'clock, or it was 8 o'clock or something like that. And so my doctor comes in. I want to say she got there about 9. She comes in, she breaks my water, and she's like, okay, you're 10 centimeters dilated, let's do this. So by 9:15 or 14, I started like actually pushing. And by 9:24, I had him. So I literally did not push long at all. I did not push long at all, and I didn't have a hard labor. I didn't rip, I didn't tear. It was so fast. He just came right out, and he was perfect. Did him on my chest for the first time. It's just that moment is so special. It's something you'll never forget as a mom. Yeah. You know, it's just you wait these 9 months, well 10 technically, to meet this little person that you're carrying, and you wonder what they're gonna look like and how big they're gonna be and all these things, and it's just so worth the wait when they finally are here and they put them on your chest and you get to meet them for the first time and see what they look like and see how big they are. He was 8 pounds, 5.7 ounces, and 20 inches long. He so far has blue eyes, and I'm hoping he keeps them. Lion's eyes are dark, and we're not sure about his hair yet. He does have a lot of hair though. Look how precious. So yeah, that's my birth story. I went in, my Pitocin started at 6. I had him by 9:24. It was everything I prayed for, and I actually shared a message on this at church and called it worth the wait, and it's on patience because I was starting to get really impatient waiting for him, being that with Lion he just came, and with Levi I just needed that extra push to get my contractions going and get my body going, because once they started that medicine, I mean, it just was so fast. But I prayed for that. I prayed for a fast delivery. I prayed for a fast recovery, and I did have all those things. I mean, by the time my epidural wore off, I was sore. You know, my back was sore from the epidural, and, you know, I was a little sore. But it was like I barely had anything, and that's what I prayed for and I believed for, and God answered my prayers. And I do have more to my birth story, and I will also be posting my message on worth the wait, so that y'all can check it out. I also did do like a mini clip of him being delivered and everything on my Facebook, because I wanted to do a special song for it, and I can't do that on YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, you can go find my Facebook page and check out us bringing him into the world in a super special way. But throughout this video, I'll add in the clips and the pictures and all. But I do have more to my birth story. I was diagnosed with a blood clot in my pelvic area after he was born, 2 weeks or a week and a half after. So I'm going to do a separate video on that and kind of talk about my journey with that. But I just wanted to share us bringing him into the world. He's been such a perfect addition to our family. Lion loves him. He adores his brother, his Levi. And yeah, so stay tuned for my message on patience, and stay tuned for my next video continuing our birth story about the blood clot and kind of how I've been handling that and dealing with that. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Who is that? Oh. Soft with his head. Soft. He was. It's Levi.